Hello, hello, this is Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and it is not only a last minute live stream, it is a late night live stream, my friends. It's freaking late. It's really friggin' late. I'm a little tired. I hesitated. We went out, took the family to go do the blood moon rises. Right? It's the eclipse going on tonight, and it's supposed to be like a red blood moon or something, right? And that was a whole ordeal. And so instead of getting started at my previously scheduled time, the 9 o'clock hour for here in my Mountain Standard Time zone, I had to push it back an hour. But on the plus side, I don't go to work tomorrow, which opens up a whole can of worms, right? For other things. For anyone who's watching me on Twitch, I gotta say, ladies and gentlemen, I may have updated the donation platform for bits. So keep that in mind. See what happens if you feel like throwing a shiny nickel at me. Look at what I'm going up against. I'm going up against Kyle freaking Katarn. I mean, talk about this is scary, guys. Like, this is legit scary. He has all four. I say all four. He has 4 different galactic legends. So, why did I click on him? Why am I going on Revan? Boom. Here we are. Let's look at it. So he's got them, and they're all relicate. So that's scurry. But we'll see how it goes. Plus he's got the executor. I won the last one, guys. I feel pretty good about it. Did I get the full? Nope, didn't get the full clear. I was stopped, right? I made some mistakes on the rebel ship, but neither did my opponent. So it's win-win or win for me. That does put me. I have finished higher in these last little bits. I am currently ranked number 1, so technically it's mine to lose. We'll see how it goes, though. Is that Veers? That is Veers. We've got Veers, we've got Shakti, and we've got Kenobi. Jedi Master Kenobi. Let's see. Who is Shock? That's right. Shakti! Now, I don't know. This is going to be... I think it's going to be a tough one, to be honest. We'll see how it goes. I'm opening up my swugga.gg. Kind of trying to get that all going. Commander Luke Skywalker. Got Jedi Master Luke Windu. We got old Revan. Like, he went heavy. Like, he went like crazy heavy on this. So it'll be interesting for sure. And he's got Qui-Gon. He's got Qui to the Gon. So this is going to be an interesting one for sure. So let's start with see, like, I really want to go to the top and see what's up. Because of this, I mean, it is a little nerve-wracking. Like, this is kind of terrifying, to be honest. I'm going to go up against a good team, but we'll see. All right, let's take a look at the backside. Let's start off with Luke, the Jedi Master Luke. Looks like C. Oh, look, I opened them all up in 5v5. Oh, silly me. 5v5. Psh. Dummy. I'm just kidding. I'm not a dummy. Well, no, I'm not. I won't do that to myself. Let's go. Jedi Master Luke, Master Kenobi, Revan. Who else did he have? He had General Veers. I think I saw Commander Luke Skywalker. Qui-Gon. Who else am I missing? Oh, and Padme. Padme! Whoopsie! It's one of those days, guys. I apologize. It was a good day. Like, I had legit a good day. I slept in a little bit. Still made it to church. Slept afterwards, but also did some cleaning. That's right. I did some cleaning. Commander. No, that's General. General Skywalker. Got Shock. Who was the last one? Oh. Yeah, so that's all of them. Yeah, so it was a good day. Like, it was a legit good day. But man, I'm tired, right? Just, I'm telling you, it's that blood moon. Blood moon gets you, pulls you, gets you struggling. All right, so it looks like I'm seeing a lot of success here with with C. It looks like C's the go-to. So let's do this. And I've actually got, let's do C. I'm going to bring in my Mandalorian lady. I hesitate to this. She's modded. She's got everything. She's just a low level, right? She's Relic 8. But let's go ahead and put my number one here. I don't want to take any chances. This is the thing. As I said before, I think this is mine to lose. Like, just this whole I just realized I was also on because I'm doing the multi-stream, guys, get a little off from time to time. But this is mine to lose, you know. So let's give this a shot. Oh man, I'm a little anxious. I'll be honest. I'm a little nervous. All right, let's do this guy. Oh, she just died. Like, whew. That was sad. Woo. Oh, man. This may not go well for me at all. Woo, man, that was rough. Hopefully the electric spaghetti ends up working real well. That's kind of what I'm hoping for. That kind of freaked me out. It must have been my chair. I heard a honking noise. Uh-oh. All right. 60. Whew. I'll take it. So Jedi Master Luke is down. That leaves us Padme, Commander Luke. Who's a good anti-Commander Luke? Commander Luke versus Commander Luke. That's possible. Not something I really want to do. Let's see. Let me look at Padme. This is actually an interesting setup. Pawn, how are you, sir? Because we don't have. He's got Commander Ahsoka Tano. It seems like a weird place. I mean, Padme's a good team, obviously, but I don't know. It's a weird place to put her. you know. I guess because he's got a different one up top. So let's go. Let's do this. This is what I'm gonna do. Okay. So for anyone who's just joining us, I'm going up against 4. Oh, I am also not ready for a new work week. My opponent has 4 different guys. You know what he did? He put the wrong one. That's what it was. He put the wrong Ahsoka. But I am not ready for another work week. Luckily, I'm taking tomorrow off. It's like the end of the school year. There's like very little reason to take tomorrow off, but yeah, that twin. I think I've been able to do this, like in the past. I've been able to complete the mirror match without too much of an upset, But like when the wrong Ahsoka is there, that's awesome. That is that's a blessing. That's what that is. Just put on the retribution. It's gonna make me force attack him, isn't it? Butt nugget. Let's come over here and do some damage. But yeah, I'm taking tomorrow off because my daughter's got she's in kindergarten. She's got some kind of like testing thing, like I don't know, I don't know. So like I've got to take her in at a weird time, and so like I was like, well, I could take a half a day, or hear me out, I could take the whole day, because sometimes you just need a whole day to not work. I mean, I will be working, like I'll be grading and like luckily I won't have to do any lesson planning, which is super nice. But I don't know, like it's computer for a really long time. There was just this like I didn't hear a pop or anything, but I heard something and it stopped working. Right? And so I opened it up, I took a look at it, and I'm not like the best computer guy, but I kind of know what I'm doing. I know what not to do. And so I was taking a look at it, and sure enough, there was this little black dot, and a thing had popped, right? I don't know, a transistor. I don't know what you would call them, but it's just this little thing on the motherboard. So essentially, my laptop's motherboard has crashed, and I'm very upset by it. But it looks like CLS could do this. Not CLS. A Slacker solo? I guess a Slacker solo kind of neuters that attack. But like I was talking to the guy at the shop, he's like, look, if anyone can micro solder, he's like, that's what you need. You need someone who can micro solder. And I was like, I don't even know how to approach that. I was like, I would love to be able to say, yeah, I can micro solder, but clearly I can't, because that's ridiculous. I mean, it's a great skill to have if you can do it, but I'm not there. And so he's like, look, he's like, honestly, it would cost me, because the guy had done it before, but like with the computer, he's like, he doesn't have the tools personally, and so he's like, I could do it, and it would cost me, he's like, this part to fix would cost me about like $2 maybe, but like I can't do it. Like, he's like, I don't have the tools here. You know, I'm not have the tools at home. He's like, and you know, it's not my company, so I can't, you know, all that other crap. It's like, all right, fine, that's whatever. But to replace the motherboard on my computer, $500. And there's no guarantee that I wouldn't have to replace everything else, or that I wouldn't just destroy the computer as a whole. So I don't know. It's super frustrating. All right, so it looks like I've taken out. All right, I've got the GACs. I've got the 2 down. I've got my 2 Galactic Legends up top. I've got the Galactic Legend in the back. There's clearly going to be a Galactic Legend in the back, right? Clearly, or he saved it for defense for whatever reason. But it seems like this is the guy that would do that. So Sith Eternal. Let's take a look at what are some good. Who are we looking at? Qui-Gon? Qui to the Gon? Like, I might have just deleted it. Alright, so it looks like Qui-Gon. I don't know. See, I've seen this a couple of times. I've seen a number of different teams roll up on this. It's this guy. It's the Anakin that makes me a little nervous. Part of me, a big part of me, wants to just use Malik. The other big part of me doesn't want to risk it, because what I see a lot of over here on Swugga.gg is I see a lot of Qui-Gons, and then you've got the Blue Twi'lek, you've got this lady, but then you have Mace, which great combination. But this dude didn't put Mace, and Anakin's a turd. Right? We can all agree on that. So yeah, short answer is I gotta buy a new laptop. Let's see. Do I want to try something stupid? I kind of want to go Sith. See, I was gonna say if they were a little higher, my actual Sith, I would probably, I'd probably be okay with using them, but I'm not going to. Man, and I don't want to use my last Galactic Legend just yet. So let's do Revan, Grandmaster Yoda, Grandmaster Flash Yoda, because Yoda's flashy like that. And let's bring in this guy. I'm a little nervous, I'll be honest, but we'll see how it goes. Let's put that on. Let's throw some love on it. Boom. All right. And now we do this one at a time. All right. So I shouldn't have been nervous at all, apparently. Now, I will say, if I feel very confident about this tonight, like if I could pull off a full clear without, I don't know, without losing a ton of banners, I will probably do a third round of the Executor. I got my first one, then I spent the 999 crystals on the second one. I don't know, man. That third one's a beast. Like another almost 1,000 crystals for it. That's pricey, you know. So let's see. He's got. What's up, Dark Chillis? How are you, man? You know, I'm actually going to go 5-0 first. I got my boys. Now, these are not your typical boys, I think. I think Echo and... but they should work. They should work. I was able to play around with my my mods a little today, so I'm pretty excited about that. I don't spend a ton of time on modding or remodding, and as much as I would love to go through and do the, you know, Pimpo or any of the other mod services, I ain't nobody got time for that, you know. And so like it was kind of cool to go through and get some of the, but anyways, I was able to get some, tweak some stuff and get some, I think, some pretty solid mods on some of my other characters. I always end up messing around and doing the wrong thing. My best mods, I'd actually spent, I'd put on my 5-0 first. I put them on there because I kept sucking so hard at the for the Kiadi Mundi event. You know, I just did so poorly every single time, and I'm just like, I need to put the best ones I have on, and that's what I've been doing, and so it has been great and a little frustrating at times. Just because, like, there's some dope mods. Like, I've got some really, really good ones. And then I've got some less than good ones. So let's go. Let's see. Who am I looking at? Commander Skywalker and then Padme. I'm trying to bring them up side by side. Padme looks... Let's do the Sith Empire with Padme. I'm going to see how this one rolls out. I'm a little nervous about old what's-her-face. Because again, he put the wrong Ahsoka, right? He put the wrong Ahsoka. So we'll see how it plays out. I mean, this may work well for him. Or it might not. We'll see. All right, that's a good start for me. I still feel like I'm doing really well. Padme's about to die. Oh, she's stunned. That's important. Oh, that's not good. Oh, no bueno. I really want her to be dead now. Can I get them both out? No. No. I will be sad if this doesn't work for me. Come on, Revan. There you go. I mean, Mace is good, but can he really handle Revan and Malak? I'm not seeing it. I don't see it. I mean, he held his own, but I still won the battle. I'm okay with that. All right, CLS. Okay, let's see. CLS. I need a good team for CLS. I'm seeing a lot of... I'm over here on Swogga.gg. Let's see, Padme would actually do dope on here. Did I have Padme? I might have put Padme on defense. I never know. I did put Padme on defense. So... There's a lot of good ones. He's got a lot of good teams. I don't want to put. He's got it. Who do I want to do? How do I want to get this? I'm thinking a mirror. See, a mirror match I don't think is going to work because his guys are better than mine. Just for the sheer fact that they're all higher relics. So I need a counter. Will Sample, thank you for the follow. I need to put on a different sound effect. I will say, I have updated the sound effects for Twitch. So if you have a shiny nickel and feel like sharing, give it a thought. Dark Jillids over on YouTube says, do you know if Star Wars Celebration will be live streaming this year on YouTube? I love the live streams. I know that in the past they have at least had the highlights. So let's look it up. Star Wars Celebration will be held on May 26th to 29th. I'm really excited about it. Like I gotta say, I haven't been super happy. Lost my GAC. Well, I don't know. I don't know if I've been having the greatest. I've been doing all right. This. No, it looks like it might be. If not live on YouTube, it might be live on StarWars.com. So no, it actually is. So here's the link. On StarWars.com. Oh, hold on, I gotta pause this before I start getting, but on StarWars.com, which only has 3.7 million subscribers. I feel like that should be a lot more. But on StarWars.com, I'm going to stop tangenting, being tangential. It does have a link to the thing, and it looks like there will be live. So, and it looks pretty dope. They're bringing back Andy, right? The chick who did the original Star Wars show. She was awesome. I loved her. Let's do this. Let's bring in some. Let me look at my Jedi real quick. And I want to save some of my best ones. Oh, man. CLS. I'm legit excited for this year because they're going to be announcing things. They're going to be hopefully telling people to, I don't even know. I really need a good Star Wars Celebration this year. Something to get me super amped. My love hasn't faded, but my enthusiasm has. And that sucks. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring in my Empire. This feels like the worst possible decision. The other thing that I'm seeing that can be done would be, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna bring in my resistance. This may backfire on me quite handedly. Let's see how it goes. Who knows? It's too late to really be upset by anything. So, if this ends up well, great. Oh, you jerk weasel. Let's see. Let's throw down some flames. But I mean, am I wrong? Okay, so Han, that happens to you now. Like, am I wrong in that? Like, I feel like I'm not the only person because, like, I love Star Wars. Nothing will change that. But, like, my enthusiasm for Star Wars has definitely waned more than I would like it to. You know? Let's do this. Throw down some flames! Sorry. Every time I think of flames, I think of, like, Through the Fire and the Flames by Dragon Force. If you've never heard that song, you need to, like... You need to. It's amazing. All right. So this worked a heck of a lot better than I was anticipating. I mean, if I don't, I mean, I'm not going to get like maybe full banners on this, but I'm pretty happy with where it's going so far. But on a side note, back to this, any song that brings up dragons is just a good song, right? I mean, I can't be the only one who believes that. All right, back row. I'm thinking there's going to be a GL. Kenobi GL. Does he have it? No. All right, what's he got? All right. All right, I think this is possible, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go finish up the top row. Let's check out. Now that we've seen his backside, let's check out his top side and see how to do it. But no, I really am looking forward. Like so celebration is the 26th, 27th, 28th, 29th. Yeah, it's 4 days. Yeah, four. I have to count on my hand because math. It's terrible. I hate math. Right? Except when it comes to money. And then I don't like math if it's like money being taken away from me. All right, let's see. Looking at General Veers. A good anti-Veers team. Veers versus Veers. No. Although it does look like Veers versus Veers is one of the better options. CLS versus Veers? I feel like that is the opposite of what I want. But it looks like it could do it. Let's do that. Let's give it a shot. CLS versus Veers. Also really hoping that Kenobi isn't a hot mess. Right? I mean, it can be messy. That's fine. Be messy, but not a hot mess. You know, tell a good story. Tell a really good story, please. That's all I want. Okay, Veers, Piet. Probably should have attacked Piet first. Or it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter who. Actually, that worked out really well. Now, I'm happy with that. Good job, Commander. Shakti. All right, we got Shakti with clones and General Kenobi. Wait, no, that's gas. General Skywalker. On a side note, total tangent. Well, not total tangent. It's only slightly tangential. I have been watching Archer again. Just working my way through the seasons. I love that show. And I can't wait for the new season to come out, but pour some out for Mama Archer, right? Just sad times. All right, looks like Gas has a lot of different pods. Hold on, do I have? I've used Kenobi already. That might be our little tricky one. What about Shakti? How is Shakti looking? I could do Shakti with... Let's do this. Let's go with Shakti. Let's finish off the lady. Poor lady. Poor Jedi lady. Grundy! How are you, man? After the match, let's check and see your rank. Trying to keep the Alta around your area. All right. We'll look at it. We'll look at it. Honestly, if I do well and if I get I feel like if I can get a full clear, it's mine. I really do. I might be dead wrong, but if I can get a full clear, I think I'm solid. Having said that, I've made many mistakes before, and I've been wrong in the past. But this has been a pretty good match for me. All right, where are your fives? Boom. Stun. Death attack. Nope, no death. But here it is. All right, now we're going to go after Rex, because he's awesome. I do love Rex. Da-da-da. No, but I'm really excited about getting a new laptop. I'm pretty stoked about it, to be honest. My wife asked, she's like, do you want a smoker or a lap? Or, she's like, do you want a smoker? And I was like, I do want a smoker, but I am just not at a point where I have time to smoke a lot of meats. I just don't. I'm not there yet. All right, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to head back to the bottom. But I was thinking, a laptop, though. I could do a laptop. All right. And then she made her appeal. She's like, all right, fine. I don't think she has any idea what kind of laptop I'm going to get. So, it might be one of those pay an installment type things. Smoked weed in Star Wars is a good time to spend. Like, it legit is. I will not argue with that, because, I mean, okay, and this is going to sound inappropriate, and I apologize. Andouille sausage. Smoked andouille sausage is just the best thing to put in your mouth. It is so good, right? I love going to, like, smokehouses. I love going to restaurants, barbecue places. But if they don't have good sausage, I mean, like, you can get away with some bad stuff. Like, I'm gonna say bad, but like mediocre stuff, right? You can totally get away with some. Who is that, Treya? With some mediocrity in barbecue. But like, whew, I do love gumbo. But like, if you don't have a good sausage, like, your brisket can be a little dry, your chicken can be a little overdone, but if you don't have a juicy smoked sausage, you're just, and to be honest, I'm not sure I could do it. I barbecue like crazy. Not barbecued. It was burgers. I didn't barbecue. I grilled burgers. There's a difference between barbecuing and grilling, right? I used to barbecue like crazy. I got one of those cheap metal red barbecue pits from Walmart. Right? Like, and I used to, like, my thing, oh my gosh, I'm gonna, boneless country style spare ribs. Now, I always went with pork, because that's just the best for me. Except the one time that I undercooked it, and it got me super sick. But I let it sit in a 2-liter bottle of Dr. Pepper. I am burning the midnight oil, Seth. I don't have to work tomorrow. And we were looking at the blood moon tonight. And so, I started way later than I typically do. But like I tell you, like you put in like a whole big old freaking pack of those spare ribs. Just let it sit in Dr. Pepper overnight, just overnight, and then nothing special here. Just Tony Chachere's. Just season the ever living crap out of it with Tony Chachere's, and then as you're grilling it, just you want to make sure that it gets that first sear down, but then just slowly basting it with just your favorite barbecue sauce. It's amazing. It's just amazing. Oh, I tell you. Who do I have left? I've totally got myself sidetracked. All right, so I feel like, hold on, let's take a look and see who the highest ones are here. So these guys are not super challenging. I should be able to use my Wampa or my Nest there. Let's see. Those guys are low. I think these two will probably be my biggest challenges. So let's take a look at them real quick. But yeah, so it was like, do you want a smoker or I'm telling you, man, like you get a good sauce, or not sauce, but you get a good seasoning, put a good dry rub on it. Oh, so here's the other thing. Okay. While I'm looking over at Swaka.gg, I'm gonna talk some Q real quick. I have just discovered, and I say just, probably in the last year, and I'm almost 40, so like to me that's just. I've just discovered that you can put in, what is it? Open air salt. So essentially you do a dry brine, right? And so you season, you put on like salt, maybe a little bit of pepper. So what I do is I put like some thick salt. I put on some thick salt. I scrunch it up, 4 times a week. Oh, I know, man. Like I've wanted, and like that's the thing, is like I do want a nice smoker, but like I've got a good grill, and the price of meat right now, yeah, it's just, I don't know. I might see. I got a friend whose dad has a farm, and I think it might be cheaper just to like buy a cow, buy a head of a cow, not a head, but like half a cow. I think it might be like really cheaper. All right, so where are you, Trey? Okay, so where was I going with this? Smoked meats and fishes. Sorry, it was from an old Freakazoid episode. All right, let's go. I'm gonna bring my bounty hunters in for these guys. But no, so I found out this dry brine, and so what you do is you just get some decent steaks, whatever cut you like. I love ribeye. To me, there is nothing better than like a big chunk of like well cooked meat, plus, and I'm gonna go with these two, plus. Yeah, plus the idea is like, it's then you get the fat. My wife doesn't like it, which is weird because I'm a big fat guy. But like the gristle, chewing on the gristle, oh, it's so good. It's the most delectable thing in the world. So like, this is what you do. So you dry brine, and so all it really is you season it. You season the ever living crap out of it, and then you leave it in your fridge like overnight. You could do it for a couple of days, but like overnight is totally fine. And you just leave it open air, right? Now here's the problem, and the only problem is deliciousness, and I cannot stress this enough. The only problem is the rest of the while you're doing this, like your house smells like this meat, and it's like the best smell in the world. And like, how can you be mad at that? Like, is it a problem? Not even a little bit, but it's so good. Like, it is. Oh, it's just amazing, guys. But yeah, so that's what I've done. And like, so like typically, like if I want to do like a fancy steak, I'll go to Costco. You know, I'll go to Costco and I'll get, I'll splurge a little bit and I'll get some nice steaks, you know. But I've done this with like my local not great steaks, from like, because, we've got a local market, not a market, but like a local supermarket. I mean, it's not terrible, but it's Ridley's. If you guys have it took over our Albertsons, right? I mean, that was the thing that took it over. But like, but they don't have the greatest steaks. That's the point. Is they're not wonderful. They're okay, but they're not great. And I tell you, man, even like little ones that aren't super awesome turn out great. They just turn out super good, and I love it, right? It is another day in paradise. Anytime the house smells like delicious meat, I'm gonna put it on auto because I don't know what I'm doing at this point, and I can't stop talking about meat. One of the things I've always wanted to do. So I spent some time in Brazil, and I want to install a kind of a churrascaria rotisserie in my backyard. Like, and this is part of the reason why I don't want to do just a smoker just yet. Like, my wife and I are thinking about putting in a not an awning, but a pergola roof. I don't know what you would call those things. That's good to know. I might lose this one. That's okay. But like, I was thinking, like, if I do that, I could build up my own like outdoor brick oven, and like really just do something like make it to where I could have like a cool rotisserie style something, and it would be great for meat, and it would be great for like pizzas. You take a crappy pizza and you put in a fire oven, a brick oven that's fire. I mean, I probably will time out. Yeah. You're probably right. But like, you take a brick oven, like that crappy pizza, that Totino's pizza, that's going to be a pretty dang good pizza. Like, is it going to be amazing? No, it's Totino's. Nothing about Totino's is amazing. But like, it's going to be good, right? Because it's got that smoky fire flavor. That would be dope, man. That's what I want, And so, I don't know, having a cool pit, I mean, that would be awesome. Like, I would, like a Traeger or what are those green egg things? Those all sound awesome. Those all sound great, But part of me just wants to go old school, get a big old barrel drum and just slice it in half and I don't know, man. One of my biggest, it took me a long time to get over it, to be honest. One of the biggest things that I had to like deal with as an adult, was going from using charcoal to gas. That was it. I was like, I felt like a sinner. That's like, I did. I felt like I needed to have a come to Jesus moment, because I was like, who would choose gas over charcoal? But it's just so much easier, and it's. I mean, I don't want to say it's cleaner because I don't know, nor do I really care. But the flavor is just not the same. When you're cooking that the meat, it's just not the same because you get the smoky flavor, right? You get that deliciousness. Yeah, like like the green eggs, like they just look dope. I mean, they look really cool. But I don't know. Like I hesitate. Like I legit hesitate. Let's do this one. I'm gonna bring in my my old redheaded lady. See how this goes. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. It's this Leia. Would this work? No. Screw that. They're way too good. I'm going to put my redheaded lady here. Wait a second. I'm all over the place. Ooh, I do love avocados from Mexico. Avocados from Mexico. Because they're delicious. Avocados are just really good. See, because here's the thing, though. Like, I really want a laptop. I have my computer here, but when I travel, and I do travel enough that it would be nice to have like a cool gaming laptop to bring around. But I think to myself, will I use it? Now that we've been talking about smoked meats for the last 30 minutes, the real part of me is like, man, smoked meats. That sounds amazing. And it does, right? Oh, I don't know. Like, it's a real challenge. Being an adult is hard. Who am I? I don't even know who I'm going after. Leia Organa. All right, here we are. Let's do... Sith. My Sith are a little better. Yeah, sure. Hey now, Zafiro Games Playstar. Is it because I said I like avocados from Mexico? They're delicious. They're just really good. Especially, I mean, have you ever had one that's like you cut them open and like grill them a little bit, and you get that smoky flavor and it's just hard to beat, man. It's just really hard to beat because it's delicious. That's not gonna work. Oh, I got the kill anyways. All right. But yeah, I do burgers. Now let me ask you a question. All right, my wife and I got into a little tiff tonight about this. Now, I've heard this. I have never seen it actually play out. Has anyone ever gotten sick from an undercooked hamburger that they cooked themselves? Right? Now, I undercooked a little bit. I typically tend to undercook, right? Because I believe in overcooking is akin to like murder. It's wrong on so many levels. I'm gonna do, but So Will Sample on Twitch says, my youngest had a home ec project in first grade about household chores that asked to have parents drawn in the household sharing tasks. She drew her mom with the oven and me standing next to a green egg, a real egg-shaped egg, drinking a beer. She didn't quite understand it was for the Q was for grilling. That's how Dad cooks. Yeah. I mean, like, I'll tell you, if you have a skillet, even pancakes are freaking good on the grill. You know, like they're good, man. Like, how do you say no? Ugh, they're good. You know. All right, I am gonna bring in Nest, but I feel like this is gonna backfire on me a little bit. Scoundrels. There's danger in this for sure. But let's do it. It's late. Doesn't matter. Right? That's right. Man was meant to cook with fire. Like, it's like, I love the oven. All right, I mean, right, I think I love cooking. Like, I do. It's just so much fun, you know? And it's a cool pastime. I mean, it's not a pastime, it's a necessity. You know, you need to cook. But it's good to have that ability. Like, my mom taught me as a kid, she's like, real men know how to cook. They know how to take care of themselves, right? And that's something, like, she's like, when you're away from home, you're gonna need to know how to do all this stuff. And it's true, right? I mean, when you're on your own, you need to learn how to cook, or you're gonna spend way too much money going out to eat. And I mean, I love going out to eat. It's fun, get lots of good stuff, but there's just nothing better. Like, there's just, like, when you've cooked a steak and it tastes amazing, when you've done it, when you've seasoned it and you know that it's gonna be good, and then you bite into it and it's like, oh, it's such a great feeling. I might have lost this one. Here we go. Let's see. But and that's, like, it's the same thing with everything. Like, I've struggled with cooking burgers. Like, I love going out to burger restaurants because I have a really hard time getting, like, the flavoring right, because I always underestimate how much seasoning I need, and so I end up not putting nearly enough. I don't put enough salt and pepper. But tonight, oh, guys, this burger that I made, I felt so proud of myself. Like, and it's a burger, so what? Like, you screw up a burger, no big deal. But again, when you get it right, man, there's just something. It's hard to undersell that feeling of, like, hey, I did this. I mean, it's the same thing with anything, but for me, yeah, Stunlocks have got me. For me, it's nice to have. It's a good feeling, Anyways. Ooh. Fish tacos are good. I had a really picky eater in our house for a while, and she wouldn't touch fish, and that was hard, because, like, I love fish, I love shrimp, salmon. Boom! I love it when it works out. Love it when a plan comes together. But now she's starting to kind of, like, come around to, like, fish sticks. She would not eat fish sticks. I want to clarify. I want to keep going on that, right? Because we all know how Yeezy handled that. But no, like, I love that kind of stuff, and it's so good. But it's just, she started to, like, kind of open up to the idea of more and more fish products, and so it's dope. Like, I'm gonna be starting to cook more and more with that, so I'm really excited. Let's do this. No. I'll hold on for that for a second. Let's do these three. Is that right? Who am I looking at? Oh, see, that's the thing. Like, I'm landlocked, man. I'm in the high desert. There is no good fish here. Yeah, there's just not. There's just not good fish. There's okay fish. You know, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna give it a shot. This may have been a terrible mistake. There's okay fish, but there's not good fish. You know, and that's frustrating because, you know, from Houston, you know, the Bay Area, or at least our Bay Area, there's a lot of really good fish restaurants, you know, and New Orleans is right next to us, and so like you've got the influence of the whole Cajun scene. It is, like when I go home, I gain weight, like, and that's saying something because I'm a big guy as it is, but like, I don't know, like, yeah, this was the wrong team to use. But yeah, I miss eating fish, you know, because it's just so. I'm dead. Gone. Balls. That was a terrible team to use. I should have known better. Let's come here. Let's finish this guy off. I'm going to use the rest of my bounty hunters. Bounty hunters. I'm going to go here, here, and do this for some stuns. But yeah, like, I miss fresh fish, you know. I've never gone like deep sea not diving, but ball's wrong one. Deep sea fishing. I've always wanted to because of like the freshness of the fish. I think that would be so much fun. My brother lives out in Florida, and he's talked about going out and taking us out there and doing it, and like it would be dope. And I don't fish. I just like to eat, you know. A lot. I like to eat. Who is this? Biggs? No, Wedge. Wedge, what do you got for me? Let's see. Wedge is who I should have used that team on. The Imperial team. Meh. It is what it is. Alright, so let's go. Let's use Wedge. Let's go. Who would be a good anti-Wedge team? Maul! Maul actually might be pretty good. So let's look at our other Mandos. Who do I have? Ooh. I've never used Maul before. I'm genuinely curious how this would play out. Let's see. I'm going in. He's got him, right? He's terrible mods. Let's give it a shot. Let's see how this plays out. Again, I'm a little anxious, but I think it might work out. Ooh, man. Put this here and do buff immunity. Kenobi! Boom! This is working a lot better than I was worried about. This is a positive thing that I'm enjoying. Man, I should use Mo more often. That guy's awesome. Like seriously, like because I haven't been able to, because he's not part of my best teams in 5v5. I don't use him, and so it's cool to see him in action, you know. And because he's Relic 3 and not Relic 5, I can't use him in some of the other areas. All right, let's see. They're all lower. Oh, who do I want to use? Night Sisters? Mom. You know what? Screw this. I'm going Empire. I might be dooming myself here again, but I'm doing it. They were low. We'll see how it goes. But he's another one. Like, I usually keep this guy on defense. Let's see. Just stagger. That would have been nice. No. That's... Anyways, what do you guys think? Do you think anything's coming out to like this coming week, or do you think they're gonna wait? Do you think they're gonna wait till like closer to, let's see, the 15th? Tomorrow's the 16th. I wonder. Like, I haven't seen anything. Oh, you butt nugget! Ha ha! Take that, turd monger. He's not a bad. I'm glad I put that Omicron on. Woo! That's right. I think they might wait too. I think they'll wait till the 26th. I think close to opening. I'm curious though, because they do have I don't know, they've got some time to play with some things. Right? Let's do boom. This will be fun. I think they might get an announcement. I think that's what it is. I don't think that we'll get, maybe not this week. I don't think we'll get anything officially. I think that we could easily get an announcement, and that something will say, okay, well, this is going to be coming. I just remember last year when like everything was, maybe it wasn't last year. I can't even remember at this point. All these years start blending together. But like everything, there was a lot of stuff that was, no, it was last year because it was leading up to Kenobi and Lord Vader, the Galactic Legends. There was a lot of stuff that was like, hey, this is the kind of things that are going to happen. Like May was a pretty big month, you know. They started in late March and throughout April. That's when they were, you know, giving us the Bad Batch and being like, hey, this is all the stuff. But I don't know. I think it's very possible that we could. Oh, I hate you. I hate this guy so much. It's very possible that we could see some real heavy. I think for sure we're going to get some stuff the week of the 26th. And obviously the reason I say that is because they're going, right? They're going to be there at, like, Capital Games has a booth at Celebration. That's big. Now, granted, I think they had one the last time as well. This one, yeah. I always get confused. They had one the last time as well, but I think that I think there's going to be some. Hey, Audrey, how are you, man? I think there's going to be something, right? That's going to be leading to this, right? I don't really know. I don't. 'Cause obviously I don't have an inside scoop. Um, but I I think that's probably going to be where they go with it. Like I think there's going to give some hype. I could see a puzzle coming out the week before or like the week of. That would make a lot of sense. Like, hey, build some hype, build some momentum going into that week, and then boom shakalaka, drop the big news or whatever, right? That would make a lot of sense to me as well. And I think it would be fun. We haven't seen a puzzle in a couple of months. 6 months or so. We haven't seen a puzzle in a while. And so, I don't know. I think it would be, a puzzle would make sense. Star Wars Celebration is the 26th to the 29th. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring in the Ebon Hawk. And take out him. I do too. Like, Black Chrysanthemum is such a great character. And I'm frustrated that they haven't brought in him. Like, I've loved some of the new characters they've given us. Like, I think they've actually done a pretty good job with a lot of the new characters. Just the hype around them has been, I think, awesome. Starkiller was really cool to see. And then all the characters, obviously, that built up to Starkiller were really cool to see. But like, I still want some love from, I want some love from Book of Boba. I want some love from, like, Mandalorian Season 2 and so many of the other ones that I feel like they've left out, like, I want the, what do you call it? It's the droid E300 or whatever. I forget his name. It's like Easy Lovin' Bot. That's probably not his name, but he was the pilot droid on season 1 of The Mandalorian, where they take over they go into the Republic ship. And so, like, it was, let's see here. Dispel. Let's see. No, that was a weak sauce. But yeah, so like I'm pretty stoked for what's it called. I just want to see more come to this game. There's, I don't know. Like, I wonder sometimes. I'm like, are they gonna do an overhaul? And they've been doing, I think, a lot of work on trying to, like, mend bridges and kind of fix some of the player retention, I guess, in the past, that they've lost a lot. I mean, they have lost a lot of people. And I mean, that's to be, a game that's been 6 years. I mean, that makes sense. But I don't know. Like, I really, they've done a good job. I think they need to do a better job. And again, they're making progress. They're making strides. Let's go ahead and bring in the First Order. Do I need all of them? This was the team that killed me last time. I'm going to bring in, let me open up the rest. I'm going to bring in Maul. Probably not the best lineup, and maybe not even needed, but if things go sideways, we'll see. But yeah, there's like a lot of great characters, and I mean, I don't need Tweedledee and Tweedledum. But I would really like some of those. I don't know. I'd love to see a Jawa rework. I'd love to see more of a Tusken rework. I mean, they haven't really reworked anything from the Tuskens, but, we've seen a little bit of love recently. Yes, new non-attacking back to tank sheriff. What does he do? He just sits there. I will say, I am hopeful. I'm going to bring in the TIE Echelon. This may not be the right character. I just want a tank. Now we get the stun. Oh no, no stun. But he's got pretty hit. So, boom, he's dead. I'll jump over to the Phoenix. But yeah, like I'm excited to see what they do with Cobb Vanth. Like, I love Timothy Olyphant as an actor. I actually hear as a person that he's not like a really nice guy. I don't know. He seems like a really nice guy, but I don't know. I've heard otherwise, but I don't know. Obviously, I've never met the man. But like, I really like him, and I love the role of Cobb Vanth. It's a great character. And I'm glad that they saved him. I'm glad that he's still alive, doing his thing, or at least recovering. But oh, cool. Cause like, yeah, like Justified was, and I never saw it. Like I never saw it, but like the reviews and like the fans of Justified they're like, they loved it, right? And so, like, he's a great actor, I'm curious. Yeah, Cobb Vanth is a great character. I read the Aftermath series, and I loved it. I loved the Aftermath series. Chuck Wendig, I think, screwed himself and the fans a little bit by not being such a nice person. Like, I don't know anything about Chuck Wendig as an author, as a person, but he's the guy that wrote the Aftermath series, and he did a phenomenal job. But like, he said some things that I think apparently pissed a bunch of people off. I don't remember what they were, but they said, "Hey, now that you've said those things, we're gonna be done with you," which is always disappointing, when someone who's done something wonderful either does something that lets you down, or at the same time gets kind of blackballed for it. Repercussions aside, he did a great job in the book, and I would have loved to see more from him in the Star Wars universe. But I remember when I read that book, and just the first Aftermath, and it's this little aside. It's not part of the main story. It's just this one section of text where he sees or the armor of Boba Fett goes to him, and you're like, what? No, that's dope. And then in the next book, you see him again, and Cobb Vanth is establishing Freetown. And it's like, oh, Freetown, this is cool, and there's all these different things that are like going on, and it's just such a cool character, and like, by the time the third Aftermath book was coming around, I was like, I want this. Wait, did I just beat them all? I did. Awesome. But why did it? Okay, I feel... Okay, it did. Hey, I did. Look at that. All right. So I got the full clear. I did lose a couple of times. It happens. Good luck to my man Kyle Katarn. I mean, seriously. If I beat Kyle Katarn, I feel like I've made it. I can retire. Because it's Kyle freaking Katarn. So let me was it Grundy? I don't remember who asked, but let me show you where I'm at. So this is my skill rating, 3,350 folk. I am 700,333, 124. So that's kind of where I'm at. Not kind of. That's exactly where I'm at. So I feel pretty good. There should be a little bit of time before I hit the hay, to go back and maybe run some, I don't know, run another executor match. Again, there's an hour left. I mean, it won't make a dent, or won't make a big deal, but I've got the crystals now, and if this does turn out to be an actual win, you know. But let me show you though. Guys, I'm so close. I'm so close. Now, I do think that once this little turd gets to relic, I should be able to bring him all the way to the relic that he needs to be. I think it's relic 3. It could be relic 5. Let me look real quick. But I've got him. Like, I'm so close. And then it's just yeah, so it's relic 5. So 5, 5, and then 5. Ugh. But I should be able to get Poe to where he needs to be within the next day. I did break down, and I got one of the packs for the crystals. I mean, one of the, like, the 800 for 25. You know, it's 800 crystals for 25 of these little... It's just ridiculous. It's highway robbery, right? But then I'll be able to start farming for her and keep farming for him. Ugh, he needs to get farmed. Ugh, it's been rough. But it is what it is. It's part of the thing. The grind, it's a real challenge. Anyways, guys, I always love doing this. I love live streaming. I love talking to you. I hope you guys have a great start of the week. I hope your Monday is wonderful. I hope your events went well, and if you haven't done them yet, I hope they go well. I hope everything goes well for you this week. This has been Thaddeus. Always check out the links in the section below. Like, subscribe, share, and as always, my friends, smile and stay